featuring the captains of Christopher Newport University and your Cougars of Averett University. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups first for the visitors from CNU. A senior guard from Gainesville, Virginia, number 2, Haley Kellogg. A sophomore guard from Gainesville, Virginia, number 15, Madison McKenzie. A junior guard from Oak Hill, Virginia, number 23, Caitlin Crump. A junior forward from Falls Church, Virginia, number 34, Elizabeth Creed. And a junior forward from Reston, Virginia, number 50, Jessica Dornack. Head coach for the Captains in his 13th season is Bill Brunner.
And we're back here on the Averett Sports Network on Flow College. My name is Thomas Heaney III as we are set for our second game of our Tuesday night doubleheader between your Averett University Cougars, who come in at 1-3, and the Christopher Newport Captains, who come in at 4-2. CNU is receiving votes in the top 25. They're ranked number 15 in the WBCA coaches poll and number 20 in D3hoops.com. And so, big test here for Averett. CNU has won 6 straight conference championships and 7 overall since joining the conference back in 2013. Averett looking to get a big W here at home as we are underway, and the first possession will go over to the Captains. Little color-on-color matchup here. Averett in their gold tops, gold bottoms, and CNU in their blue tops, blue bottoms. And Averett will get the ball first here. Or at least Strip Matter will bring it in, and she'll send it over to America. Dee Jiggets, Averett's leading scorer, drives into the paint, puts up the shot, but it's an offensive foul. And it'll go back the other way here. Dee Jiggets, what a season she's had, 26 minutes per game. She's averaging just over 16 points per game. Had a team-high 20 points and 4 steals in their last game against Pfeiffer, which they won. Their first win of the season here at home. This shot goes up in another offensive foul. This time it's on the other side of the floor. Madison McKenzie will pick up the foul. Excuse me, that's Jessica Dornack. So Dornack picks up the foul, her first. Averett swings it all the way in over. Sams is trapped. Got to find someone, and finds Harris. Harris to Jiggets. Jiggets steps back. Swings it all the way over to America. America, spin move. Gets inside with the lay. It's off. Offensive rebound, though. That one misses. Jiggets gets it back. Her offensive rebound is in. Dee Jiggets with her first points of the game, and it's an and-one opportunity. And And Jiggets misses the N1 opportunity there. So 2-point lead here for the Cougs. Caitlin Crump gets it back over to Madison McKenzie. McKenzie inside. Dornack loses it. And it's picked off by Jiggets. Jiggets runs the break, swings it inside to Sams. Sams is trapped and gets it back up to Harris. And now Averett will slow it up. Lily Stripmatter with the ball. Stripmatter with 15 on the clock. And here comes Harris. Back over to America. America lets it fly. That one no good. So back we go here with the captains. Kellogg. Back over to Creed. Into the corner. 3-point shot is down. Caitlin Crump finds Bottoms there. And here's a steal. Inside layup is good. Haley Kellogg. Captains now 5 straight unanswered. Stripmatter gets it over to America. America's trapped. Got to find someone. And that's going to be a 10-second violation. So good trap there by the captains. As now Haley Kellogg will bring it back up. We've got a whistle here on the floor. Caitlin Crump will inbound it. They'll send it over here to Haley Kellogg. Kellogg back over here to Caitlin Crump, and it's taken away by Jiggets. And back we go here with Averett. Lily Stripmatter. Great pass into the corner here to Harris. Harris trying to find some opening. Takes that shot. It's no good. And a defensive rebound here to Dornack. Kicks it out. Corner 3-point shot is up. And no good. Offensive rebound, though, by Creed. That one misses. Dornack's offensive board is in. And the captain's now on a 7-0 run. And Averett just having a hard time beating this trap right now. Sends it over to Stripmatter. She's just got to let it loose. And another 10-second violation. And now an entirely different look here coming in for the captains. As I'm going to have to go down my roster here, as every single starter has now come out of the game. 16-15 left, or 6:15 rather. Moving it inside, kicks it to the corner. Here's another 3-point shot. It's up and in. Sarah Pritz, sophomore out of Burke, Virginia. And it's a 9-0 run. Excuse me, that was a 2-pointer. Foot was on the line. And the captain's just playing swarming defense here. Sends it over to Harris. Harris inside, misses, but she's fouled, and she'll head to the line for 2. And now Averett will go with a almost entirely different look. Emma Jones into the game, as well as Mazzell, Emberhart, and I believe that's going to be Kiara Perkins. Harris makes the first one, misses the second. And so we are back into action here. Captains with a 7-point lead. Moving inside, shot is up, no good, and defensive rebound secured by Harris. She's off and running, but she's going to be double teamed. She's got to get it out. She does. Kicks it to Perkins. Perkins falls. Still has it, but they call a travel. Taylor Ray comes in for Averett. Great defense there from Perkins. Mazzell as well, swarming. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks it back out for a three-point shot. Wilson is off. The fight for the board is off of Averett. And I believe that's going to lead us to our first media timeout. 4:59 left in the first quarter. And the Captains lead by 7. And we are back here with the Captains having the ball on the baseline. Up by 7. Inside, shot is in. Sarah Pritz now with 4 points. And a Captain lead. Mazzell, ooh, nice behind the back. Mazzell into the paint. Kicks it out for a shot. That one is no good. And a good rebound there by Eberhardt. This one goes up. Perkins gets it in. So Eberhardt gets a great offensive rebound there. Keeps the possession alive, and now we have a jump ball, and this one's going to go the other way. So big time out there. Coach Krodish gets to talk with his team and try to change the direction of this game. As early on, it's been all Captains, and that pass goes over the head of everyone, and into transition we go. Kicks it out, three-point shot is off, and Eberhardt fighting for the board. Man, she is a terrific rebounder. You see her right there, just trying to keep the possession alive. Switches the possession arrow, and so Captains now move inside. Shot is off, but a foul.
Paper foul charge number 1, Taylor Ray, her first personal. Team second. Williams at the line.
So Williams will shoot 2, and the first one goes off the back iron. Williams has had a lot of success in her small sample size of free throws this year, shooting 80%. Yeah, she gets the second one to go. Under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Perkins now gets it. Swings it over to Mazzell. It's going to be Mazzell's job to get this ball over. And she does, but they're going to call a foul on Mazzell on the pass. Both players collided and hit the deck. But it's Mazzell who gets hit with the personal foul. And that pass goes out of bounds. And so turnover galore here. As back-to-back turnovers by both squads. 3 team fouls for Averett, 3 team fouls for CNU. And now the whole other starting lineup gets on the bench here. Ray gets it. She's swarmed. Back up to Mazzell. Oh, Mazzell behind the back again. Spin move inside. Mazzell can't get it. And Eberhardt couldn't find the offensive rebound. Jones trying to block that shot by Pritz. Couldn't do so and ultimately picks up the foul, shooting foul. And so it'll be Pritz at the line to shoot 2. Sarah Pritz this season. 42% from the field, but only 50% at the free throw line. CNU's leading scorer, Madison McKenzie, a little quiet so far early on. She's averaging about 15 points per game. And Pritz gets the first free throw. This is to make it a 10-point game here, which she does. Substitution coming on here for CNU. That's going to be number 34, Elizabeth Creed. And here comes Jordan inside. That one off. And back we go. CNU looking for more. Inside. Shot is good. Jessica Dornack there gets it in. 17-5 now. It's been all CNU, and it continues here. There's a steal. Here comes Creed. Creed kicks it. Shot is up and no good. But we will have 2 free throws coming up. Sub coming on here for CNU. We'll welcome back Sydney Richardson. Madison McKenzie will take a seat. And Haley Kellogg connects on the first of 2 free throws. Kellogg goes 2 of 2 at the line. That's a 19-5 game here in the first quarter, and Cougars got to find a spark here. Eberhardt swarmed, finds Taylor Ray. Ray puts up a shot and can't get the bounce. And the defensive rebound goes to the captains. All the way over here, Richardson. Bombed it. And we'll go back to the Cougars. Dee Jiggets getting ready to come in. Strip Matter trying to find someone. Gets it in. Back over to Jordan. Jordan to Jiggets. Jiggets inside here to Cotton. And now with under 2 minutes to go, Averett's offense looking for something here. Only 5 points so far. 7 seconds. Jiggets, why not let it fly? That one is way off, and the rebound by Creed. Ooh, surprised the pass there. 3-point shot. Got it. Haley Kellogg puts it in, and it is all captains here early on. It's 22-5. Jiggets up top. Eberhardt. Jiggets got it. Dee Jiggets needed it and got it right there. 22-7, timeout on the floor. 1:18 left here in the first quarter. We'll be right back. Captains with the ball here, 22-7 following the Dee Jiggets bucket. Looking to keep their offense hot and humming. Defense by the Cougars on Creed. Now kicks it back out. Here's a 3-point shot by Crump, and it's down. Under a minute to go. That one goes out of bounds. As CNU is just putting on a clinic right now with this full court pressure. Averett has 4 players up, 1 inbounder, and nobody really past half court. Gets it into Cotton, and Cotton throws it away. And it's picked back up here by Crump. Crump stumbling, rumbling, bumbling. She loses it. It's picked up by Jiggets. Jiggets on the break. Moves inside. You bet. And hits the, you're a little bit too small for me, as Jiggets gets it to go. And now a turnover, and so CNU get a little bit sloppy here down the stretch, despite having a near-perfect first quarter. Let's see what else Averett has in store. Shot clock turned off. They can hold for last shot if they want. But it's going to be a turnover on America. Zaria America picks up the TO. With 19.1 seconds left, the captains will have the ball. They can inbound it here, and they do. Picked up there by Dornack. Looks like the captains might hold for last. 8 seconds left. Good defense here by Stripmatter. Into the corner. Wide open 3-point shot. Off. Offensive rebound goes up and in. And that caps off a big first quarter for the Christopher Newport captains. They're up 27-9 over your Averett Cougars. We'll take a quick break and rejoin you for the second quarter of action here on the Averett Sports Network on Flow College. And welcome back, everybody, to the second quarter of action here between the Cougars and the Captains. Averett will start it out here with the ball. Should matter over to Harris. Newly into the game, Madison Sharam. Scram, excuse me. Whoa, my goodness. Heads up. As that pass goes out of bounds. Madison Schramm. So Schramm comes in. Going to give Averett a little bit of a boost. Gets it over to Jiggets. Jiggets will have numbers. She's got to watch her back. And she swings it back over. Jiggets, shot is up off the back iron and picked back up by the Captains. And Crump. But now an offensive foul picked up against number 50. That's Jessica Dornack. Second foul for Dornack, so I'll be curious to see how they manage that. Nice pass by Jiggets. Yep, that's how you beat it right there. Set over to Sams. Jiggets again. Harris looking for the pass. Jiggets will take the shot, and she'll miss. And it'll be rebounded by Crump. Running the break, Dornack, oh my gosh, puts it up and off of the bottom of the backboard. Good pass inside, blocked by Jiggets. Terrific play there from Dee Jiggets. As she swings it in, strip matter, no-look pass. Shot is up and blocked. And picked back up here by Sydney Richardson. Richardson takes a look around, gives it back to Crump. Now a travel by Richardson, and so it'll go back the other way. And a lot of subs coming on here for the Captains. Maya Wilson as well as Haley Kellogg. Kellogg will come off here, rather. Kendra Rigo into the game. Shot by Strip Matter, hits off to the side of the rim and no good. And back into the action we go here. Here come the Captains. Running the break. That is up and off. Picked back up, though, by Pritz. Pritz all the way back up top. And another travel here, this time called against Sydney Worsham. Averett looking for their first points here in the second quarter. Matter of fact, both teams are. It's been a slow start here in the second. No points with just a little over 3 minutes gone here. Harris gets it. Winds up a three. Got it. Harris for three. And Averett has their first points here in the second quarter. Trying to get back into this one. The defense has shown up. And they keep it going. Pritz into the corner. Moving inside. Shot is up and a foul is called on the shot. And I believe this is going to be free throws here for Sydney Worsham. Madison Schramm heads back to the bench after putting in some quality minutes. Misses the second free throw. Jiggets in trouble, and she loses it. Wilson picks it up. Back up top. Rigo for three. Bang! Rigo puts it in from the top of the key. And here comes Mazzell. Nice layup there from Mazzell. Scoring picking up here. Maya Wilson. Rigo was open for three again. Now we got a foul called on the floor. Moving in, shot off. Jiggets defends it nicely, trying to take it away. And they call a jump ball, which will favor the captains. They'll keep possession.
Jump ball possession, CMU.
Jiggets will get the foul, and so that's her second foul. She will come over and take a rest on the bench. 31 to 14 if you're just joining us. Pritz inside, easy basket for her. Getting to her spot and putting it in. Harris had a three-pointer a few moments ago, looking for more. Instead she loses it, and it goes back over to the captains. Here comes Williams. Rigo's wide open. Gets it to her, but she's now closed off by Jones. Layup is in. Great shot there from number 3, Sydney Worsham. The lead up to 21 now. Jones looks to try to find Harris. What a catch there by Harris to keep it up. Now she gets the shot, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Sams, misses. And back into action we go here with Wilson. Maya Wilson inside. And it's an offensive foul. So she will pick up the foul.
Offensive foul starts seniors number 1, Wilson. Her first team second.
Sams comes out. Cotton comes back in. Eberhardt back over to Mazzell. Mazzell pull up Jay. Oh, just misses that one. Really close. And now back the other way. Inside, Rigo. She's got the height advantage, and she puts it in. Rigo, a staggering 6'1". Trying to find Jones there, and it's deflected out of bounds and out of play. And now the captains will enter a totally different lineup here. Everybody who's just on the floor now heads to the bench. And you see some coaches do this nowadays, and I've seen it even in the men's games that we've covered here at Averett. Some coaches like the philosophy of having 2 or 3 completely different looks. As Jones has a 3, misses. That's Averett's best three-point shooter there. Getting a pretty good look. And now we're going to have out of bounds called. But this is obviously the strategy here for CNU. They've got about 2 or 3 different units that they like to run out there. So Mazzell now has it halfway through this first half of action. Under 5 minutes to play now. Mazzell looks to split the defense. Gets inside, and it's blocked. Great block there by number 15, Madison McKenzie. 37-14, CNU leads. Take a quick break and join you in just a moment. And welcome back, everybody, as timeout is over. 4:52 left here in the first half, and that ball is deflected out of bounds. CNU has opened up a big lead here, a team that is receiving votes in the top 25. We talked about it during the pregame a little bit, but number 15 in the nation on the WBCA coaches poll and number 20 on D3Hoops.com media. So looking to continue their success this season, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. I don't think Averett realized how much time was on the shot clock, and to be honest, I can't blame him because I didn't know either. It's too busy looking at my notes. Anyway, 4:37 left. First half. CNU back with the ball. Moving it inside. Kicks it to the corner. And layup is up and gets the friendly bounce. Good crowd here tonight in the Grant Center, really for both games. As Eberhardt gets it inside. Jordan couldn't find it. She swarmed. And they're going to call a jump ball. I'm not really sure I agree with that call, but I'll keep it moving. Averett will benefit from it, though, as they do have the possession arrow, but I don't think they really wanted it. They were looking for a foul. This pass over to Cotton, and I believe we have a foul before the pass. Yep, I think that's what that's going to be.
CNU foul charge number 44, Lily Sullivan. Her first team side.
Pass inside. Eberhardt gets the layup to go. Raya Eberhardt puts it in. Sophomore out of Asheville, North Carolina. And she is on the board. That ball goes out of bounds. Averett will retake possession. Eberhardt, one of those key Averett bench pieces. Got to interview her after the last win that the Cougars had against Pfeiffer. Just talking about her efforts on the boards. And she had a great analogy. Seems like the rebound is like gold. You want to get that ball. Everybody loves gold, and so she's been getting a lot of gold this season. Here's a three-point shot for CNU. It's up and in. Crump, another three-pointer for her. Eberhardt trying to get the ball up here to Mazzell. As that ball goes out of bounds, who is it off of? Both referees agree it's off the captains. Averett will have 4 seconds to get this ball up from pretty close to half court. Having a hard time finding someone, and it's picked off. Running the break here. Shot is up, and it's blocked by Cotton. Great defensive work there from Cotton. So back in action we go here. To the wing. Cotton jumps. It's going to free up a wide open top of the key shooter. Opts to not shoot it. Back into the corner. 15 seconds left. They got plenty of time. Haley Kellogg now with 10. Kellogg defended by Eberhardt. Now with 5. Kellogg got to make something work. Takes that shot. It's no good and out of bounds. And Averett will take possession. Perkins getting ready to check back in, as well as Taylor Ray. And Mazzell and Jones will exit. Perkins all the way over to Eberhardt. Eberhardt. Perkins gets a wide open midi and misses that one. Now fight for it, and this one is going to go to the captains. Hey, take a look at Averett's schedule here. Got 3 really tough games if we're including tonight. Obviously, CNU is receiving votes in the top 25. And then next game, I'll be here for this one on December 2nd with my partner, Wyatt Acapulco, going up against number 7, Washington and Lee at 6 p.m. That'll be next week. A big game for Averett, obviously looking to complete the upset. And then December 6th, Bridgewater also receiving votes. So 3 straight teams here receiving votes or in the top 25. That three-pointer is off the mark and rebounded by CNU. Why not let it fly again? That one is good. That is Crump, her 3rd three-pointer here on the night. My goodness. Harris is swarmed, gets it over to Taylor Ray. Ray to Sams. Back outside, Eberhardt. High arcing shot is off. And the rebound to the Captains. Subs coming on for both teams here as that ball's deflected. Picked up into the corner, and Haley Kellogg stepping out of bounds. Just over 90 seconds to go here before we hit halftime. And a 29-point lead here for CNU. And when you're the team that is receiving votes, there's no slowing down. You got to try to make each win count and score as much as you possibly can. That's what the Captains are trying to do right here. Averett's looking to mount a little bit of a comeback. Sam's inside, puts up the shot, and she's fouled. And so Brianna Sams will head back to the line here. Brianna Sams in her senior year here at Averett, the forward out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That's obviously where that beach is. Sam's at the line to shoot 2, and the first one is true. Sam's 2 of 4 at the line this season. Or now 3 of 5. And she goes 2 for 2 there, so nice work by the senior to put those both in. And now officially 90 seconds left. After the whistle, we'll get a baseline inbound here for the Captains. Getting it inside. Working against Strip Matter, and that one will go. Cabanis gets that one in. And now it's deflected. Strip Matter tries to save it. Got to get the ball up here. Taylor swings it back over to Jordan. Jordan, aggressive take inside, and she's fouled. And so more free throws coming up here for Averett. So Jordan will come up here and shoot 2. First free throws of the season here for Jordan. And she goes 0 of 2. Sam's fighting for it. Averett bringing their own pressure. Might backfire, though, as they've got numbers now. 2-on-1. Mid-range shot. Yep. Sydney Richardson, the leading scorer for CNU this season, gets that one in, and now it's a 31-point first-half lead. Send over to Sams. Sams almost lost it. Keeps it alive. Inside to Perkins, and Perkins is whacked. Nia Tanner will pick up the foul, and yet again, more free throws coming here for Averett. This will be their 5th and 6th free throws here in a row under 2 minutes. Perkins connects on the first. So nice job there by Perkins to get both free throws, cut the lead under 30. And exactly 30 seconds left here in the first half. Looking for a little bit more here before they head to the break. Here come the captains. About a 4-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Get it to the corner, and double dribble is called, and it'll go back the other way. Shot clock now turned off, 20.0 seconds left. Averett looking to get this ball up. Perkins back over to Strip Matter. Nice work there to get it back over to Taylor. Taylor to Sams. Sams, nice catch. Inside, great pass by Sams. It's off the mark. And now 2 seconds left. Got to hoist something. But they will not. And that puts a close to the first half. First half dominated by the Christopher Newport Captains. They lead this one by 29, 49-20. We'll take about a 15-minute break and rejoin you here on the Averett Sports Network when we return. And welcome back, everybody, for the second half on the Averett Sports Network. My name is Thomas Heaney III as the Cougars are getting ready to get going here in the second. Take a look at some of the halftime stats here for you as Averett trails 49-20. Cougars' leading scorer was Dee Jiggets with 6 points. She shot 6 field goal attempts and made 3 of them in the first half. And Averett also had Brianna Sams with 2 points, and Mariah Eberhardt with 2 points, Kiara Perkins with 4, and Elisa Harris with 4. We're underway here in the second, and Christopher Newport will start out with the ball. For them, lots of good things to look at as they shot 7 of 12 from three-point land. I mean, that is just sensational, and why not another? How about 8 of 13? Let me correct myself. And so a team that shot 58% from three-point land in the first half gets a three-pointer here to start the second. Caitlin Crump had 4 of those 7 threes in the first half. She went 4 of 6. At 12 points, leading all scorers in this game. So, 32-point lead. Gets inside. Got the shot to go. Strittmatter tries to find Jiggets. She does. Jiggets moves inside, kicks it out, and it's turned over. And back the other way. Hanging down low is number 34 of CNU, Elizabeth Creed, who had no points in the first half, but 2 assists. Haley Kellogg had a plus-minus of 21, matching Caitlin Crump for the most on the team, as now this one's taken away. And now Kellogg gets it back into the corner. Good ball movement here by the captains. Kellogg splits the defender into the corner. Jiggets jumps, but stepping out of bounds was Creed. And so Creed is out of bounds. Sam's triple teamed, trying to find someone, trying to throw it off the defender, but it doesn't work. It's picked up by Crump. Crump over to McKenzie. Madison McKenzie cut off there by Jiggets. And Jiggets gets caught with her hand in the cookie jar. It's going to be a foul on her. Third foul for Jiggets, and Averett has to be careful with her. She will exit the game here. Mizell, Harris, Perkins all come in, and actually, Jiggets will stay in the game. Looked like she was walking off there and then walked back on. So Jiggets stays in with 3 fouls. Kellogg gets it back over to Crump. Crump back out for 3. It's Creed, and it's off the front iron, no good. Offensive rebound by Crump. Kellogg to the baseline. Puts up that shot. It's no good. Dornack misses as well, and so captains with plenty of opportunities to score there just couldn't do it. And now this pass is turned over. Inside, easy layup is good. 56-20. It's a 36-point lead here for the captains. Strittmatter. Got to watch out from behind, and now she picks it up, swings it over to Mizell. Mizell at the right hash. Ooh, good move there by Mazel to free herself open and gets the layup. Mazel was able to keep the ball on her end and put it in for the bucket. Now trying to go over the top on Jiggets, and now this one's going to go out of bounds. Great work there by Jiggets to stand her ground on Creed. Creed standing 5'11", and Jiggets only 5'8". She was able to force the ball out of bounds. 36-22 is our score here at the 6:58 mark. Be right back with you on the Averett Sports Network. Cougars with the ball here following the timeout, and Mazel trying to get it over, and she does. Perkins back to Harris. Harris is swarmed. Harris puts it up. It's blocked. Gets her own miss right back, though. And then over to Strittmatter. And a rare moment here where CNU is not putting immense pressure on Averett. They play this defense where they will double and triple team virtually everybody as Perkins gets the bucket. Now running a fast break of their own. Creed misses the easy layup and gets it right back and puts up another shot. Misses again. Here's another rebound. Why not one more? Whoa, that one's way off. And the coach of CNU, Coach Bill Broderick, has seen enough of that unit, and so he'll sub out an entirely different unit. Coach Broderick, 13th season here for the Captains, and what a career it's been for him. We talked about it before. CNU has won 6 straight conference championships. As here's a steal. McKenzie inside, bucket is good. Excuse me, that was Wershman. A team that is always competing for national championships, conference championships, and everything in between. Strittmatter gets the offensive rebound. And a good test here for the Cougars, though, is this is obviously a very, very young Averett team, and a team in the beginning here of a rebuild. Coach Krodish, in his first season as head coach, just looking to get everyone acclimated to the new culture here. As that shot is up and in. Harris with the N1. Beautiful move inside there by Harris, and the senior looking to convert on the 3-point opportunity. Coach Krodish has done some good things here so far early on. Don't let this game fool you. Obviously, we did the Greensboro game. They lost that game by 1 point, had a shot to win it. That missed, came up a little bit short in that one, lost by a point. And then losing to Wesleyan by 9, losing to Methodist by 9, and then beating Pfeiffer by 6. So this is a team, this is really the first game this season that Averett has played that it's not really been too competitive. And obviously, you look at the type of season CNU has had, it makes a little bit of sense as this one's going to be turned over. Here comes Jiggets in transition. Jiggets off the backboard, no good. And the rebound goes the other way to Pritz. Pritz kicks it to the corner. Mid-range shot here is up and off. Wershman missed it. Nice rebound there. Stripmatter's able to put it down. Stripmatter kicks it. Jiggets for three. Oh, that one is halfway down. Pritz now bullies her way inside, and she is fouled. Timeout on the floor. 58-27 is your score. CNU leads. Cougars looking to mount some offense here down the stretch. 4:25 left in the third. We'll be right back. And welcome back, everybody. We are back from the timeout. CNU has the ball here. Up top of the key, inside layup, banks in. Sydney Worsham, freshman out of Richmond, Virginia, putting in work, and now a turnover. Pritz into the corner, and it's tipped out by Mazel. So an inbound here. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Inside, bucket is in. Doughty. So Doughty gets her first bucket of the night. Jones launches a three off the front iron, no good, and it creates a really good fast break opportunity here for the captains. Here they come. Shot is up and misses. Offensive rebound misses, but a foul. Pritt's second free throw is also off, and so misses that. Trying to find America, and she is hammered. Good sportsmanship there to pick her back up. That was nice to see for number 22, Williams. Finds Jordan here on the inbound. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Harris. Crossover. Back to Taylor Ray. Ray surveys the defense. Back to America with 8 to work with. Here comes America. Moves inside left. Kicks it outside. Jones gets an open three-point shot. And that one is off. Just not her night from downtown, as she is an elite three-point shooter in this conference. 0 for 3 so far here today. Seven minutes have come and gone here in the third quarter. CNU continuing their dominance. Three-pointer here is off. And good fight for the rebound. That was Jordan who came down with it. Ball is loose. Pritz picks it up. Misses the layup. Jordan picks it back up. Can Averett get the ball past half court? They can. Here comes Taylor Ray. Ray inside. And now she stumbles back. And it's almost picked off by Pritz. I was talking to people during halftime when we went to break, but this CNU defense is just outstanding. I mean, there really is no other way to put it. And you take a look at some of their matchups, too, as well. I mean, they've held their opponents to under 70 points for all of their games except for one at Bridgewater, and that was their loss. Jones for 3. That one off. And the rebound goes to number 5. That's Richardson. Taken away by Jordan, but stepping out of bounds simultaneously. Here comes Cotton now. Cotton will come in. Emma Jones will take a rest. Inside, almost an N1. 2 free throws will be coming, though. And an interesting thing for CNU, they have not played a home game yet. 2-1 on the road and 2-1 neutral site. They played in the Bridgewater College Invitational. That's when they lost to Bridgewater and John Hopkins. And John Hopkins, number 8 team in the country. As the free throw is off. Oh my gosh, falling after her free throw there. That was bizarre. Oh my gosh, slips again. Must be a wet spot on the floor. What is going on? Picked back up by Ray. Everyone's on the floor, hitting the deck. Swinging it over, strip matter, wide open 3, off the back of the rim there, and no good. Boy, gotta watch that spot there on the court. Here comes a layup, and it's good. Schramm back into the game for Averett. And she was the only one with the plus-minus of plus in the first half. She was +3 in the 3 minutes that she played, which is pretty impressive considering Averett was down by 29 at the half. So Schramm will come back into the game here. America surveys, cuts left. Inside, she's defended nicely. Good pass inside, Schramm. Puts up the shot, she's blocked, and it goes out of bounds off of CNU. It'll be Cougars ball. Trying to find someone open here and find Schramm. Schramm, shot is up, no good, but 2 free throws coming up. She was fouled in the act of shooting. Madison Schramm, freshman guard, 5'4", out of Cleveland, North Carolina. 2 free throws coming up for her right now. And just misses the first one. This is the first time that Schramm has appeared in a game this year. Her first college appearance. Schramm trying to find someone open. Finds Strittmatter. Freshman to freshman combo. Back to Schramm. And over to America. America looking to work. Jordan travels. And so CNU will get the ball right back. Under a minute to go here in the third. Jordan will pick up the foul, and with the captains now in the bonus, they will shoot 2 shots with Kellogg. Kellogg goes 1 of 2 at the line, and nice rebound there by Averett. That was Jordan who just committed the foul. Here we go, 40 seconds left in the third. Getting it back over to the wing. Slides over, nice defense there from Rigo. Inside, Strittmatter's floater is good. Lily Strittmatter gets the 2-pointer. Here come the captains, though, right back on the other end to get it right back. 20 seconds and counting here. Shot clock turned off. Cougars with the ball. 67-29. Averett can hold for last if they want. Gets it back over. Schramm making her first ever college appearance. Looking for her first college points maybe. 3 seconds. Jordan all the way around the end, and she's fouled with 0.5 seconds on the clock. Kellogg picks up the foul. And it'll send Jordan to the line to shoot 2. And Jordan misses both, as now the clock will expire. So it's 67-49, an 18-point quarter for the captains and a 9-point quarter for Averett. 18-9 in the third. Send us to a break. Fourth quarter action here in Danville, Virginia. We'll return when we come back. Averett ball to get us going here with 10 minutes left on the clock. Thank you for watching this one. If you've watched both, extra thank you, as Averett men's team got the win in their last matchup. And now the women's team here with just 10 minutes to go, trailing by a bunch at 67-29, and just looking to try to build some more experience here as Mazel moves inside and loses it. Back the other way we go here with CNU. Here they come. Great pass. And it looks like it's going to be taken away by Jiggets. And it is. Averett top 75 nationally in steals. And a lot of that has to do with Jiggets right there. Woo, boy. Jump ball. Both players hit the deck. Eberhardt showing some good tenacity. I mentioned my post-game interview with her after the last win against Pfeiffer. She is as aggressive as it gets on the boards, and you see it right there again, forcing the possession arrow. Eberhardt leading the team, or leading the reserves rather, in rebounding this year with 3 off the bench. 9:15 here. Kicks it to the corner. Open three-point shot. Not going to go there. Perkins inside. That one will not fall. And we'll go back over here to CNU. Kicks it. As wide open shot as you can get. And misses the rim. And a foul called against Rigo, I believe. That's going to go. Or excuse me, that is not Rigo. Picked up that foul. That would be Hazel Greps. Zell runs the offense, now gives way to Harris. Harris working against number 22, Williams. Harris, spin move, midi is not going to fall, and now we do have a whistle. Let's see who this is against. It's going to go against Cindy Worsham. So Worsham will pick up the foul. That's her second foul. Zell with 10 seconds to work with. Moves inside. Layup. No good. And the fight for it. Jiggets gets it back and hits it. Timeout called by CNU, 67-31. 7:53 left remaining in the fourth quarter. I'll be right back with you guys in just a moment. Baseline inbound incoming here for the captains of CNU as team receiving votes in the top 25 has put an exclamation point on this game. They took over real quick early as that one goes out of bounds. They've jumped out to the 2-0 lead the first minute into the game, but since then, CNU has led for all of it. Shot up here off the mark and into the hands of Mazzell as she sprints down, puts it up, and banks it home. Mazzell with the bucket. Ooh, nice layup there. Sydney Richardson with some pizzazz. As now we'll get a foul. .36 lead here. Referees will talk it over now. And set to get going here. Baseline inbound. Got to get it in. And they do. Worsham over to Richardson, and Richardson, his back step right there, stepped out of bounds. And it'll go back the other way here to Averett. Whoa, Harris hits the deck, no call. She gets back up on her feet. Eberhardt moves inside. Eberhardt stumbles and travels. Good pass there to Richardson. Richardson now. Back over to Williams. Three-point shot here is off. Worsham almost had it. And now this one's going to be called against Averett. It's going to be going against Jiggets, I believe. And Dee Jiggets has just fouled out. And so a game to forget for her and this Averett team, as now it's 6:55 left in the game. This one has been decided, and it's been decided for quite some time here, as CNU has put together a really good performance. Got to give them a lot of credit here, as like we talked about, a team that's won their conference 6 straight years. And a young Averett team looking to gain some experience in these big games. And it doesn't stop right now. Still got 7 minutes left to try to build some of that experience and try to get some momentum here going into the next game against number 7 Washington and Lee. W&L has put together some program over there. And Averett will have a shot at him as Harris' shot is off. And they'll get him here at home. And I'll be with you guys for that one on December 2nd. I'll be doing it with my partner, Wyatt Acapole. Super excited about that, and hopefully we'll get to call a upset victory for the Cougars at home after Thanksgiving, getting into December. But Averett's going to have to sit on this one for Thanksgiving break, as America turning inside, misses, but she's fouled. And that W&L game will be Averett's first conference game of the season, and as many coaches say and believe, the season doesn't really start until you start playing conference games. So that'll be a big one for Averett. They'll go into that one 1-4 in non-conference with their lone win against Pfeiffer, as first free throw is good by America. Get some non-conference games, though, right back after W&L and Bridgewater. They'll play Warren Wilson, Johnson and Wales, school from North Carolina. Also gets an exhibition against Division I NC Central. That'll be fun. Get to play a D1 school. His Averett men's team played High Point in an exhibition game earlier this year. That layup is off, and now the offensive rebound is off as well, and here come the Cougars. America traveling down the world. Here she comes. America can't get it in, and it's off the rim and into the hands of the captains. Kicks it, banging it. Maya Wilson gets a three-point shot to go, and it's 72-35. America powers her way inside. Misses. And the rebound to the captains again. CNU doing a good job of controlling the boards. Now inside, working against Jones. Can't get the roll. And Strip Matter comes down with the board. Halfway through this fourth quarter, 5 minutes left. Jones lines up a three, and it's blocked. Terrific play there. I believe that was number 32, Gabinis. And now it's stripped away, but friendly roll back. Wide open top of the key three, goes down. Maya Wilson with her second straight three-pointer. Lead back up to 30. Largest lead was 36. Here comes America. Step back. And that one off. Eberhardt and Sams get ready to check back into the game. So subs come on, Jones comes off. And 4 minutes and 10 seconds remain here in the Grand Center. Before we send us to a Thanksgiving break, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving back at home. I hope you guys enjoy your holiday. As that shot is up and a foul. Send Doty to the line to shoot two. But as we end near the end of the semester here at Averett's North Campus, Cougars won't be back in action until December 2nd. We talked about that. They're going to have to kind of sit on this one for a minute. And take a look at the other side of the coin here for the captains. They'll be on the road to Shenandoah. They'll be playing that game on Sunday, 3 p.m., and then they'll finally get their first home game against Marymount. That'll be also on December 2nd on a Tuesday. So have not played a game at home yet. But that'll change on Tuesday, December 2nd. So keep an eye on that for them. Cotton walks, and it'll go back the other way. Another turnover for Averett, and captains forcing 27 turnovers per game. A plus 10 turnover margin this year. It's one of the things that they can hold their captain's hat on, if you will. There's a nice block there. That one goes out of bounds. But we've seen it all day today. And they believe that they've got a shot to make the Final Four again. They made the Final Four in 2023. That was 2 years ago. 25 NCAA tournament appearances. But every year for the captains, it's championship or bust. A program like them. Wilson again. Oh, my goodness. Maya Wilson with 3 straight three-pointers. And one more final substitution here coming up for CNU as they're about to empty the bench yet again. Sams. Back up top to Eberhardt, and a whistle and a turnover. 3-second violation against Averett. CNU swinging it around here, back up to the top. Into the corner for three. Got it. Sydney Worsham. And just like that, it's a 46-point lead for the Captains. Just 30 about a few minutes ago, but they have gone on quite the run here down the stretch. One last final push. And I kind of alluded to that earlier in the game. A team that's fighting to make the top 25. You see a lot of their starters still out there. They need points. They need point differential. And they're not looking to slow up. Here's a layup that misses. Mazel gets it to check back in. Eberhardt to her left. Good pump fake. Eberhardt puts up the shot. Misses, and, oh, boy, it takes a tough fall. Luckily, she's back up on her feet. Under 90 seconds to go. Here's another three. That's off. Rigo picks it up. Greps working against Ray. Now inside, layup, got it. 83-35, 1 minute remaining here. As Averett is going to fall on this one. Back over to Taylor Ray. Ray takes a look at the defense, gets it over to Sams. And that's going to be a foul. Eberhardt, man, she just keeps hitting the deck. That time, he'll call a personal foul against CNU. Jordan and Schramm and Mazel all ready to check back in. Ray, Eberhardt, and Strip Matters nights are over. Taylor Ray limps off a little bit. Geez, hope everything's all right with her. Here comes the pass. It's a turnover. It's picked up by CNU. Moving inside. Pass is deflected, and it's taken away by Averett. Mazel, 30 seconds. Oh, she is hacked. And she'll head to the line. Shot clock now officially turned off by a tenth of a second. 29.9 seconds left, and Mazel will head to the line for two. A shot there by Mazel. And Mazel gets both. So nice work there from Mazel to get the two free throws. Under 30 seconds. CNU can just drain this clock out if they want. See if they do that. Mazel playing tough here. 10 seconds left. And I believe that's how this one's going to end. So that'll do it here. From the Grant Center, CNU will get the win 83-37. A dominant performance by them as they continue their run into the top 25. Averett will fall to 1-4, and their next matchup will be here in the Grant Center next Tuesday against Washington and Lee, the number 7 team in the country. That'll be me and Wyatt Acapole on the call, and we hope to see you there. Cougars fall in this one 83-37, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Everyone have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy the time with your families, and we will see you on the next one. So long, friends.